Morning, folks. I'm Dave Canterbury with Self-Reliance Outfitters in the Pathfinder School. Back out here at the Pathfinder Outfitters kitchen with part 2 of our restoring these old cold handle skillets. And this one is a Wheeling Royal brand. It's got a number 2 marked on it, which probably meant it's similar to a size 42, which is a 10-inch skillet. I'd say that's what this is, a 10-inch skillet. It's been completely stripped now with fire, but the bottom is got a lot of rippling and warping in it from when I got it. The fire that I put it in didn't do that. Wasn't in there long enough for that. This thing's been warped over time. So what we're going to do is we're going to fix this today. And we talked about how to re-season these things and all that with a decent skillet. Now let's talk about how to flatten out this bottom. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to heat this thing up. We're going to get it good and hot. And then I'm going to show you the easiest way to straighten these out and get this rippling and crowning out of it that you can see and make it more flat so that we've got a good workable skillet. When we look at the profile of this thing, it won't have a bunch of humps and bumps in it like it does now, okay? Okay, so the first thing we want to do is get this skillet good and hot. And we're not going to put any oil or anything in it. We just want to get it hot. We don't want to bend metal when it's cold. We want it good and warm. We're going to heat this bad boy up real good before we go to step 2. But when we go to step 2, we'll have to do it pretty fast. So I'm going to set the camera up over there on the ready for step 2. Okay. Leather mallet. Look at it, see if we got a little bit of a twist in this side. We'll get that out real quick. There we go. Get it rounded out. Pretty good. Pretty flat now. Yep, she's pretty flat. Now I find with these, if you've got an oily rag and you can wipe this thing out, the shine will give you clues to where you might still have humps. Thing looks pretty good, really. When I'm looking at that bottom profile now, it's good and flat across there. There's no big hump and bump in it anymore like there was before. All right, pretty good shape, man. I think that thing's about ready to cook. Had a little warp in the handle. We got that straightened out. And it warped sideways just a little bit. Looks pretty good now. Right. Well, it's actually pretty easy to get these right back into a nice flat workable skillet again. Just got to heat them up. Use some type of mallet on them that's not going to mar the metal. And you can straighten out just about any problems you might have. If your handle's a little bit loose, you can always just lay that thing on the side of an anvil. Just tap it, just like that. That'll tighten it right back up on you. And that skillet's ready for re-seasoning now. All right, guys, that was just a real quick video on how to straighten out one of these cold handle skillets, make it like it's new again. Once I put this thing through the fire, removed all the excess seasoning that might have been on it or anything like that, and I can't remember exactly what it looked like about a week ago when I did it, but it looks like a brand new skillet. So once this thing's re-seasoned, it'll be like using new old stock at that point, to be honest with you. Really, really nice skillet. Turned out great. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I appreciate your views. I appreciate your support. I thank you for everything you do for our school, for our family, and for our business. All our sponsors, instructors, affiliates, and friends, and I'll be back on the video as soon as I can, guys. Thanks.